Hello, welcome to The Healing Artist. I'm your host, Frida. I have a bit of a neat Hump-day healing for you today, friends, and it's totally different, unexpected, and not something that we started off intending to share. However, it seems like something I would like to share because there's some really solid advice that came through. So Saturday mornings, I usually hang out with my friend Christine, my woo-woo bestie, online, and the two of us practice channeling. We've been practicing together for a really long time. I feel like over a year. And we just meet Saturday mornings and we kind of take turns back and forth working on different healing modalities. And lately, the two of us have both just been working on channeling. So I'll take a turn and then she'll take a turn. And we ask questions, and it's just great to hold space for each other and work that way. Because when you're working in the multisensory world, practice, practice, practice is key for everything. I cannot say that enough. I have this feeling that people just think that, oh, you just wake up one day and all of a sudden you're psychic and you have all of these amazing gifts and you just know all of the things and you know how to use them. It's like, no. You really need to practice, hone your skills, and work on what do the feelings, imagery, when you're getting this stuff, the downloads, the information, you have to learn to interpret that. And you have to learn how to share it and what the different feelings mean and all of that. So it is genuinely practice, learning how to read your own body, especially for another person. How to open up your channel and siphon through and practice just allowing, getting out of our own ways. Because a lot of times my monkey mind wants to jump in and sound and talk to, so I'll have the channel going, speaking through my mouth, and then at the same time my monkey mind wants to step in and say, that's crazy, especially while speaking light language. My monkey mind goes, this is cuckoo bananas, and I have to get out of my own way. So it just requires practice, and the more you do it over and over and over again, the easier it is to just step to the side and allow. Anyway, my friend Christine and I are forever practicing Saturday mornings. Well, she is currently on the beginning of an epic adventure that she's going on, traveling all over the California Pacific Northwest. And taking a period of time to just live in different places and feel the land and enjoy her life in different ways, in different places, living a nomadic existence for a period of time. And she's starting her nomadic existence living with my sister for a few weeks. So Sophie, my sister, happened to be with Christine on a Saturday morning when we normally meet to practice. And it was like, okay, Sophie, just hop onto our practice call and enjoy. Well. As it turns out, my sister was the one that was featured during practice time. And she jumped in and had a whole bunch of really grounded channeled advice that came through from the moon. So I'm just going to go ahead. Now, this was like a 2-hour practice, which just went on and on. However, there is a section at the beginning that I feel like it's like pretty solid quality advice for the collective at large and worth sharing with you. And just a little heads up, the way that Sophie channels is she channels light language, and then the interpretation comes out. So it might be a little fun to hear, but it'll be like the light language and then the interpretation. Light language, interpretation. So I would invite you to sink into the energetic transmission of the light language because there's energy in it. To be received, should you So desire it. Should your higher self say, yes, please, I'm here for it, let's go. So enjoy this fun episode. And the audio is just a Zoom call because, again, I didn't expect to share it in this way, but enjoy.
아무나 히 아무 아무나 히 호아니오 호아니에 아니오 호아니에 음 no ko ancho patiti maso kondo no to tini chine no no ko sono no makanditi ti pasonto pan he mo ko to pakandito pakasini mm. I have a message.
You're unmuted.
Okay, so kokototomo setititomo senitotono no Sisters of the Light. Kokototo bajatono so chumo no na kenino mata. Do not forget that I, the moon, to offer a light of my own. As do the stars, which glow within each and every single one of you. Imagine the star shine within you. It carries a power that pulses. Think of it as a blue light instead of a sunlight. No less powerful the sun that you worship so much. The moon is just as important as are the stars. And do not forget that the darkness too holds a power. Without the darkness, there is no light. And in the darkness, it's a very special power because the darkness is actually filled with light. It's just a light that you do not understand. Darkness does not equal evil. It just equals another side. Embrace all energies. This concept of evil and good does not exist. It is a construct for those who will not feel. They do not want to feel because they feel it is too hard. They will not come out. Every hole has an exit. Sometimes it means you must become one with the earth to come out the other side. There is no good. There is no evil. There is only experience. So open up and accept. Just as a fish, I would breathe water. So you can breathe starlight. Your vessel is not your soul, is not your being. Oh, you are much bigger than what you are. Oh, Ow. Ow. You are much bigger than what you conceive and perceive yourself to be. Ang katutoko, alam mo, listen, the real matrix is the connection between all humans, between all beings, between all items, between nature, all between everything that exists. It is all just a construct for experiences. So stop limiting yourself. Embrace your inner knowing. Breathe. Sisterhood. Humanhood. Beinghood. You will come to see that words are not necessary at a certain point in time. Because you will be able to connect energetically. It does not matter what words we use because they can never convey the feeling behind them. So just accept that you know nothing. But that is not bad. Because there is no bad. And knowing nothing means you know everything. Feel, feel deeply, dive deeply, and to not try to understand. Just absorb, much like a plant takes in the water, takes in the nutrients. It does not question the water. It just allows the gift of life.
Mm.
Aing ko kacita tatan sa tambasin the patiponia, boko kakanit, but it's also maiti. This is why it's so important to understand that there is there are those who are living but who are actually dead, and there are those who are dead who are actually living.
Say more.
Ain chiquitito so de patinat katutano, samadita, lubokona meditato. There are those that walk through their day, kan chiquitito commandito so deadened, kan to what is going on around them, trying to control each and every element that they come into touch with. But there are too many elements, and it overwhelms them. They cannot control even one. Instead of surrender, instead of release, they deaden, they turn themselves into empty vessels. And inside their soul, their energy, their power, their light begins to shrivel. So that they are just a vessel with an empty ball. Bang, 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 like a ping pong ball. Bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bingy, 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 bang, bang, bang. And there are those that have died. They have left their vessel and they've gone back into the earth to become part of everything, only to be reborn into the energy that is all the universe and beyond. There is more than we understand than the universe, and it is all around us, which is why we see imprints. Sometimes we see others around us because all of them are together. There are many layers together, all together, like the pages of a book make a book, but they are not all it's separated like we see them. They are all together. It's like a book, but it is all in one. There are no layers. We are living in multiple layers at the same time. Sometimes we get glimpses because the energy vibrates so high and we catch it like this. Like this. Like this. But the brain says no, no, I cannot, no, I cannot. Cantole message, slow down, breathe, accept. Death is a construct. Death is another way that we are trying to capsulize the experience. Stop trying to put words to things. You must feel. We understand your need to share. We understand your need to put it into a book. We need to make it clear. Each person can only experience it for themselves. Books are lovely. There are ways to divert your attention, but they can help to put you on the path. But it is you who defines the path. It is one step. One step. Allow allow the pages to unfold. If you need to share, share. Do not expect for anybody else to understand exactly what you are trying to share. But the energy of what you are trying to share will embed itself in those who are ready for it at that moment in time. Remember, time is also just a construct. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. Give yourself grace. Give yourself rest. Slow down. Can you give yourself an hour to just look at a flower? Can you give yourself an hour to just taste a peach? Or a cherry? Can you just give yourself an hour to feel one feeling? and realize that one feeling is deeper than the deepest well, and deeper than the letters of a word. We understand your need, how long to put a name to everything. And we love you for that. But we live in a world of nameless things. Sometimes it is difficult for us to put into words the actual energy behind a feeling or a thing or a emotion, which is why there are so many languages. You heard that the Tower of Babel was a curse. That is not true. It was just a way to expand man's understanding of all the depths of feeling. Stop looking at the world so linearly. There is no beginning, there is no end. It is a circle around and around and around and around, but a circle that is 17 dimensions deep, 18 dimensions deep, 1,000 dimensions deep. Trust.
I really hope that you enjoyed a little sneak peek into our private lives and what we do for fun on the weekends. And if any of this resonated in a way where you're like, I want to get in on having teachings and friendships like that, well, you can always look into my program, Return to Self-Love. You can DM me, reach out through my website, fridahealing.com. Let's get on a call together. Let's see if we'd be a good fit to work together. I am openly seeking new students. Well, my friends, I wanted to tell you that I love you. God, Universe, Source loves you. And I hope you have a wonderful day.